Sup, everybody? What it do, babies? I gotta do the what it do for y'all for sure. You guys love it, huh? Today, it's funny because I've been saying that these interviews are not gonna consist of famous people, but I got Lito last week, which super famous. Like everybody knows Lito. If you say, "Oh, do you know Orlis?" Yep, I know Orlis. And then today I have you guys right here, written by us, who, in my opinion, is just a few moments away from becoming famous, at least YouTube famous, because your content is fire. I love your content. Like, I'm not just saying this because I am your uncle, Yesenia, even though you're
my baby uncle,
younger,
Freddie.
than me. But no, I really like your content. It's really fun. I don't see how people are missing out on everything you guys make. But nevertheless, just to introduce you guys, we got DWill with the Island Heat and Yessi la Latina, right? Is that it? Did I say it right? Do you want to do it?
Oh, yeah. You already know what it is. Welcome back to another episode of Written
by
Us, and it's your boy DWill the Island Heat, and we got Yessi the Latina Spice in the cut.
There you go.
And we coming to you guys from Bet or Bust, direct and live.
Let's go.
We're excited.
Right. I love that intro. It's nice. It's unique. So, all right, but let's get it started. Here's the first question. Since you guys like these questions so much, I got a personal one for you guys.
We're a little nervous about the questions. We have no idea.
Oh yeah. I don't tell the questions to anybody beforehand. You saw Lito's reactions was like pretty much he had to think on the spot. So it's kind of better like that. If you don't feel comfortable with answering something, sorry, but you have to. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, you don't have to. But try. It's never gonna be that bad. So
yeah.
All right. Well, the first question, since you guys like these questions, or at least Yesenia did, are boneless chicken wings just chicken nuggets in disguise?
What? I never thought about that. That's a good question. You know what? The other day that I was ordered wings, and I said, "Oh, we should have gotten boneless wings." I think it was Marissa, my sister. I always shout her out on the videos, but
Yeah,
she said, "How do they make boneless wings?" And I was like, "That's a good point."
Yeah.
So maybe they are like chicken nuggets.
I think they are. They're pretty much chicken nuggets in disguise. Kuka was mentioning that chicken nuggets are like breaded a little bit, so that's true. But they're in disguise. I would say yeah.
With sauce.
I would have to agree. I think what they do is they just put it in like this big blender process and just stuff it in, these breads, the breaded crumbs or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how they make them.
Fun fact, boneless chicken wings are really bad for you, so probably shouldn't be eating them. But if you like them, you like them.
Wow.
You know?
Well, they're not natural, right? They're not as natural.
They're really processed and they're like deep fried. So a lot of protein though. So
makes sense.
All right. Last time with Lito, we were mentioning nicknames. I know we got DWill the Natural here. Yessi, Yessi short for Yesenia. It's really nice and cute. My mom calls you Yuka.
Yeah.
As we can tell.
But I actually wanted to know, how did you guys come up with the YouTube name Written by Us? I thought it was kind of, it's very unique and it's very, very sweet. I don't know. I really like the sound of it. So I wanted to know how you guys came up with it.
I'll let you answer.
Well, you know what? It was my idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even think about it like too long, but I remember thinking we were going to do like DJ and Yessi or the Williams, but the Williams to me was like basic, but Williams is such a common last name. So I was like, there's probably like a million Williams or whatever. So I was like, what's something cute? It just came to me, Written by Us, because like we're writing our own story, our own journey of our family, our life. And I just thought it just came to me, honestly. There's no like huge story or anything behind it. It just really came to me. And then DWill, he came up with that.
So to piggyback off what she said about the channel, so Written by Us just basically mean like, it's our story, it's kind of like through our lens, right? to where we can post whatever content about our family, about whatever, and
whatever we choose.
It doesn't limit to it doesn't limit our channels to just a specific kind of content, which is why we kind of went with it. And obviously we had to search it up, make sure like nobody else had the name.
Yeah.
Because if anybody else had the name, then it would limit our chances of actually being viewed, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like
so it's very unique.
How we came up with it. And then DWill the Natural, really. So everybody, you know, like when I growing up in the Bahamas, my cousin always called me Lil Natural. Just because, you know, I was just natural at everything that I did, anything that I always had confidence in everything that I did. So we always just like, dude, you're a natural. So DWill, Devante Williams, shortened the Natural.
Yeah, it's a great name, and you guys keep coming up with these nice names. But you know, you guys are a big believer in God, so I'm sure that a lot of it comes from God. So that's good.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. We'll go on with a little tougher question. I know you guys were asked this question in one of your YouTube channels, but everybody wants to know the answer. I've been getting messages from people being like, nah, they got to answer this.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
The question was to, just like Lito did last week, rank your siblings.
Oh my God, no.
Look, easy.
Okay, you want to go first?
Easy. So, my favorite sibling, legit, is Peyton.
No, yeah.
Obviously, he gets, you know, special, you know, recognition.
That's his youngest brother.
No, I know. Yeah,
because he's special need. But honestly, besides Peyton, like, no, not trying to be funny or not trying to be funny, but my brother and my sister, they're almost like equals. Like I couldn't do that.
No, you have to rate.
No, I couldn't do that. Like, you want to start family drama? Like, I think that's what he's trying to do. Like,
well, Lito, I couldn't believe he actually did it.
Yeah, Lito is Lito's the realist, dude. He don't care, man.
Yeah.
I told him. I even I told him, and his brother asked me, "Hey, how about you rank them?" And I'm like, "Nah, that's impossible, dude. You know, that's suicide, pretty much."
No, Freddie, you would.
Yeah, you guys know that for sure.
He has a lot of sisters.
Okay, but I'll keep it easy for you guys. Just tell me, who's your funniest sibling, at least.
Funniest? Okay, to be honest with you, I laugh all the time with Marissa, so I would have to go with Marissa.
You, Devante?
Funniest? I'd say my sister Vandia.
Yeah, she's really funny. Both of them, great picks.
Yeah.
But I laugh so much with Georgina. Marissa, she is so funny. When she comes out in your videos, it's like she's always trying to cheat somehow. She's so funny to me. I don't know. And then
you want to know something really quick?
What?
We went to years ago. We started going to the gym together, and then I had to stop going with her because all we would do is laugh.
Oh,
like we could not get a workout in. I don't know why. We just laugh all the time and work together for no reason.
I still remember when you guys used to compare, or not compare, but you guys used to act like the white chicks from that movie White Chicks.
You know, it's funny you said that because I was gonna say they probably laughed because Marissa probably used to have a lot of blonde moments in the gym because she didn't know how to use the machines.
No, that's both of us. We hate
both of them. Both of them are they're a blast to be around, though, for sure. And do you guys have a favorite relative that you can think of? I mean, you love all your relatives, but is there one relative where you're like, I don't know, that person is so special to me?
Besides like parents, right?
You think like immediate family or besides?
Whatever. Lito picked his grandma, which is our grandma.
I would have to go with I have to say my mom.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I talk to her like even though we live so close to each other, we call each other all the time. And honestly, she's there like as soon as you have a problem or as soon as I have a problem, like she's there.
Yeah, she's your best
like
friend.
When we got sick, like immediately she made us a juice and she made us soup. So like she's a rider, you know, like she's always there for us.
MVP, nurse us
no
back
matter
to
what.
help.
Yeah.
Yeah, you, Devante, DWill?
I would have to say my mom too, and the main reason like I have to say her is because she is the one who really taught me confidence. You know, like, you know, there's a lot of, especially moms or parents out there, like you can't have like a real conversation with. And I felt like she always left it open to make me communicate with her, which is why like I feel like I could talk to her about anything. But she also gave me that confidence to just be me, you know?
She shaped you into who you
are. And she always would say, you know, never let nobody steal your shine or your joy, because whenever you let that happen, that's when they're gonna be basically in control of your life. Which is why I'm always positive, which is why I'm always happy, because you never let anybody get the better part of you.
That's good.
Moms are the best.
Yeah, moms are the best. I probably would have picked the same thing. My mom for sure. She's my best friend. Probably your best friend as well for your moms. When Devante Jr. is a little older, I'm gonna have to show him this video.
Heck yeah.
Oh, you mean because we didn't choose him? Oh, of course. Of course.
No. I'll show him.
He's our everything. But I guess we were thinking about like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about
that's fine. You weren't thinking about him. That's fine.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look, you see this Wow.
Okay, next question. Favorite memory with me, since you know we grew up together, Yessi. DWill, we have some good moments too.
I have a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I have a lot. But for those of you that don't know, Freddie and I, like, we saw each other every day growing up. I have so many memories. I probably like I know I've messaged you several times saying, do you remember this or do you remember that? And then you just recently sent me a video of you hitting me in the face when we were babies.
That's the best one, to be honest. Apparently my mom was giving you too much love. I got jealous. I grabbed a guitar or something and I smacked her right in the head. We were like, I was probably like 1 or 2. She was like 4. I don't know. She was my niece.
You're not supposed to hit girls.
Savage, bro. That's a savage move.
No, but I think one of my favorite memories of us was I spent basically most of my time at your house, and we used to play all of these really random games. We used to play outside the whole day.
Yeah.
But one thing that I remember is that we used to play with each other, like for example, like you were into wrestling and your action figures and stuff, and I would play with you and I would watch your boring shows and stuff. But then you would play with me with, like, I remember with Freda's Barbies and stuff like that. So you would play like the girly games with me, and I would play like wrestling and stuff with you. So like there was a balance, you know?
Yeah, anybody can play with anything, to be honest. They're just toys at the end of the day. What about you?
I have a favorite memory with Freddie. My favorite memory with Freddie is at I think it was a Chicano Park.
Oh, the basketball.
You didn't say that one?
That's your favorite memory?
When I played him in jeans and boots
and a sweater.
And a sweater. But we have a lot of memories together. I mean, you beat me in Madden. There it is. It's in the public. Everybody knows. Yeah, he did it.
And in basketball.
Nah. By accident, bro. By accident. You beat me in jeans when I was wearing jeans and boots, bro.
And it was really hot.
But can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a real honest question?
Yeah.
Have you beat me since?
Nah, I haven't.
That's what I thought.
To be honest,
you guys need to rematch.
I've been hurt for a while, but I'm coming back. Once May hits, I'll play you again, and we'll bring Lito so we can play together, so we can record it and put it in the channel.
Let's do it. So we can make content out of it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys just had a baby. Congratulations on one of the cutest babies I've ever seen.
Thank you.
You named him Devante, which is your name, so it's Devante Jr., right? But what would have been the worst option for him for another name, like just the worst option?
Worst?
Yeah,
worst?
like the worst name you can think of for him.
Bob. Joe.
Like SpongeBob.
Jacob. I don't know.
No, I think when it comes to choosing names, I always think of names that, obviously we're bilingual, and I always think of names that are English and Spanish, that you could say both. So any name that my Spanish speaking family would not be able to say would be a bad name.
That's true. I agree. I think the same way. And now think about it, his name is you can say it in Spanish and it's still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom probably still can't say it, right?
No, what does she call you?
A diamante.
Oh yeah, diamante. Diamond.
It's so easy, but I don't know. she's
Diamante, Dante,
Dante.
does he
Ajá.
have
Salúdame a
Dante?
Dante.
Does he have a second name, or if he
Yeah.
doesn't, what was the second option for his name besides Devante?
There was never a second
Yeah.
option. We knew
was
that
that.
he wanted to have a mini him.
Mhm.
So his middle name is Jair. Haid.
Which is your name
And-
too, right?
Huh?
Which is your name too, or no?
Yeah, it's his name.
It's my
Same.
name. Yeah, we have the same name. So
Yeah.
his title actually is Devante Jair Williams II.
Yeah.
Love
He,
it.
he doesn't carry the junior title, and the reason for that, Freddie, is because, like, obviously, I'm an immigrant, right? Coming to America gave me the opportunity to, like, basically start my son, all my kids, like 100 years better than I grew up.
Mhm.
Same for you. Your mom did the same for you guys, right? And
Mhm.
him being the second gives him that validation, like, hey, he's the second version of me, right? But also his mom, and he has a better head start than we do.
Mhm.
So it's more kind of like not me trying to live my life through him, but just him knowing that, hey, like, I'm basically
Where
like
I
my
came
father's
from?
keeper. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Where I came from.
Oh, and so he knows, like, hey, like, this name means something, like my dad is gonna leave a legacy for me, kind of deal.
Yeah, well, I mean, with everything
Aw.
that you're doing, I mean, both of you are doing, he's gonna have to live up to a lot of his expectations, to be honest. He's gonna have to live up to the name for sure.
And his mom is teaching him Spanish. I'm very adamant on him
And
learning
you're
Spanish.
learning Spanish too, which is the crazy thing to me, because all my sisters, I think, yeah, all of them, they all have husbands that do not speak Spanish. None of them. Think about
Wow.
it. None. And some of them have been with their husbands for a long time and they still don't know Spanish. And then here comes DWill talking to my mom in Spanish. And then I'm like, look at that. Like, what is it, like 2 years of learning compared to like 10 years already? That's crazy. It shows that you really want to do it. And to be honest, in my eyes, it also shows that because she has family that speaks Spanish, that you want to understand them and talk to them. And it's kind of like a love communication in a way, you know?
Yeah, and you don't want to feel disconnected too. Like, and also, like, family is very important to me. And I always knew, like, obviously my Spanish has gotten a lot better, obviously, since being married. But I always knew, like, I was going to marry an Hispanic woman. So, like, in college, like in high school, bro, like, I took Spanish real serious.
Okay.
Like, I never took it, like, like how people just study just to pass the test.
Try to pass it.
Like, I was actually, like, studying, trying to, like, have conversations.
You also, I think he also has a talent for it. Like, we can be out and he can pick up on where that person is from by their language. And it's not Spanish, like, it's a different language.
Anybody, even Asians.
That's why, like, and also I must say that how he speaks Spanish doesn't sound like a person that is learning to speak Spanish. It sounds like a native, if that makes sense, like the accent.
Yeah, and my accent isn't the best, but it's very better than
I think
majority.
he has a talent. I think that's a talent also.
Yeah, he's very smart for sure, honestly. All right, we'll move on to this next question. You guys remember Lito told a crazy, funny story. He was a little tipsy. I know you guys don't drink that. If you want to watch it on it's the last episode of this one. It's really crazy.
Yeah, it's really funny.
He's naked at some point outside. Okay, whatever. But
yeah.
But do you guys have any funny drunk stories or any funny story that you want to share with us? Anything crazy that you guys haven't told anybody? I know you guys don't drink that much though, but
I'm trying to think of, like, I'm sure we do have some funny
we
stories.
socially drink.
Yeah. That's good.
I just thought of a story.
Right.
Which one is it?
Okay, so one time when I think it was the first year or second year we were together, but we went to Las Vegas. I think after Christmas as a family. So, like, my parents, the kids, everybody went, and obviously he went, and we were drinking because obviously in Las Vegas you drink, right? Well, no, you don't have to, but, like, people drink.
Yeah.
And we were, as a family, like, we don't really get crazy like that. But, like, I'm such a lightweight. So I remember, sorry, everything's coming back. I remember we were just, like, walking around the strip and we were having so much fun with my parents as well. And then this is like one quick memory that came to me. We went into we were all a little tipsy, and we went into the M&M store. You know, that big, have you been to that store?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went in there, and it's like 3 stories high, I think. But I think there was this like guy who supposedly, like, you know, okay, first of all, I have to say, my husband, he's not like the jealous type at all. Like he doesn't care. I think we're both the same. Like we don't care if like people look at us, because it's like, whatever, like we really don't care. But like they were both, him and Juan were like both a little bit tipsy. So I think they were just like playing, but they were like, oh, did you see that guy was looking at Yesenia? Oh, let's go find him, blah, blah, blah. Do you remember that?
I very seldomly remember.
And I was like, are you serious? Because like I said, we're not like that. He's not like that.
Yeah.
And I think they were it was the alcohol, and they were just trying to be funny or whatever. I don't know, but it was really funny.
I could see it happening though.
Yeah. And then they were like, oh, where did he go? Like, we're gonna go upstairs or whatever. And I was like, no, let's go. So I think that was pretty funny. That's like the craziest we have ever gotten. I feel like
you guys
we don't, like you said, we don't really drink.
Yeah, you guys are not crazy people. You guys barely drink. But you guys have your funny moments. You just can't think of like a good one right now, because your whole family is funny, like your mom, your sister.
To be honest with you, like the one, well, I don't even know if it's funny because she didn't like how I got. But one time, me and Juan, we were drinking
at the house.
At the house, yeah. I don't know what the hell he give me in that drink. It was like some spicy,
they were mixing
peppermint kind of like drink, dude. Never had it before, and jalapeno was in it, so like my mouth started burning. All I can tell you is at the end of the night, dude, like
he was throwing up.
I was throwing up at the toilet.
I was like, I told him, I never want to see you like that ever again.
And I was pretty adamant. Hey, Freddie, I was pretty adamant.
You can't,
baby, I'm fine.
Your father-in-law, huh? You can't refuse.
What'd you say?
You can't refuse him when he offers you a drink.
No, you can't.
Nah.
It's hard. It's hard for sure.
It's hard, man.
And they have a lot of fun together, so I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I was just like,
too, just not
right after the other. But to oh wait, to be honest with you, not personally my story, but a funny moment was when, you know, my dad and Juan, they were drinking when we were over at the house. You guys were there too, and they were like going back and forth trying to see who could drink the most drinks. Dude, that was pretty funny.
Oh no. Okay. All right, we'll move on. She had to go get the baby, huh? He woke up?
Nah, she just went to check. We don't know if he's up or not.
Okay. All right. Well, in the meantime, then I will ask you.
That motherly instinct I have.
He's awake. Yeah, he's awake. Yeah. But here, we're gonna let him say hi.
He's gonna bring me some news.
Oh, his eyes.
He's like, who is that?
Say hi.
You know what he wants? He wants me to bring his big mama Karina.
Psych.
It's funny because every baby is scared of my mom. It's amazing the power she holds, but every baby's scared of her. I'm sure she's dying to go eat him and stuff. All right, my next question. You guys answered this in the previous video. It was your celebrity crush. Yessi, you said Pitbull, right? Pitbull?
What?
I'm kidding. It was Michael B. Jordan. And Devante, you said Rihanna, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I correct with both of them?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Michael, not Pitbull.
No, not Pitbull.
Okay. All right, I want to ask you, if you guys were, let's say, out and about and you happen to see both of them, Michael B. Jordan and Rihanna, and they were like, you know what? I want to give each of you a kiss. So Michael B. Jordan give Yessi a kiss and Rihanna give Devante a kiss. What would you guys be okay with that or no? Would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Like a kiss? Like what kind of kiss?
Let's say just like a peck.
Yeah, because you know what?
Yeah, why not?
It's a 1 in many millions of a chance that happens.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. You have a better chance to win the lotto because what are the chances you're gonna meet them both together too? That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, other couples would have said, "Hell nah, nobody's kissing my baby." But I like the honesty there. I like it a lot. That's a good one. Okay.
What do you think?
Devante, I have a question for you and Yesenia, but let me ask Devante first. What actor would play your significant other in a movie about their life?
Actor?
What actor?
Yeah. Actor.
I know this one.
Would play a significant.
So you answer first.
Who would play me?
Mm-hmm. Who would play you? Do they have to be like really famous?
An actress, or it could be like anybody
that we know.
Like singer, anybody could be an actor.
Well, the only person that comes to my mind is J-Lo.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think J-Lo. First of all, J-Lo's older, and she does. We don't really.
So who do you think? I can't think.
Wait. Why J-Lo?
Because she's Hispanic, and I mean, she comes from the blocks, you know, like she says.
Don't be fooled by the rock.
But Yessi comes from the National City blocks, you know.
National City.
I don't know. Who do you think?
I think you can think of a better one.
Yeah, think of a better one. Kenya, you. What about you?
Okay, so Michael B. Jordan.
No, you for you.
No, who would play you?
Oh, me?
Okay, and then there's this actor that reminds me of him, but he's older. So like maybe when he's older, the guy, I don't know his name though. He's from, have you seen the show All American?
Tay Diggs.
So that's a show that Lito referenced too, but I haven't.
Yeah, it's a really good show. One of the dad, he looks like him, like he's the same skin color,
Tay Diggs.
Bald. Yeah, Tay Diggs. I guess that's his name. Or that's it. Who else came to mind?
Well, if you're going by bald, I mean Pitbull, you like them already, so.
My son could play me. He's bald.
I know. Shamar. What's his name? Shamar Moore.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. All right, Michael B. Jordan is fine. DWill, did you think of something else? You know, technically with Yesenia, Devante, with Yesenia, it doesn't even have to be Latina because she's so light skinned that any white woman can play her.
Not any.
Sorry.
All right.
Dude, if I can't think of it, baby, can you help me?
I don't know. What do you think, Freddie? You know more. I feel like you know more famous actresses and stuff than he does. He doesn't really.
I can't think of anybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. All right, well, same genre. What show or sitcom movie would you want to be in?
I think I could definitely do All American. Like,
it
just fits me.
Yeah.
Why does everybody want to be in that show? Like, is there a lot of stuff going on, or what?
It fits my background, like football, right?
Where
like,
the guy comes from.
Coaching, you know, facing adversities. Like, that's me in a whole, like, shell.
Yeah.
Like, so I definitely think, like, I'd fit in that show.
Yeah. Okay. I think so, too.
What about you, Yessi?
What show would I want to be? I would want to be in a drama show. Like,
but I know which one you would want to be in.
Which one? Tell me and I'll tell you.
Rebelde.
Oh my God, yes.
What did he say?
RBD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. She would have
that one, but then I was thinking of that one, but that one is old. So then I thought of Elite. Have you seen Elite?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I haven't seen it, but it's similar, right? Or
it's based in Spain.
And it's like very drama, like very serious.
Yeah. All right. First impression of each other.
All right.
This is easy.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, so I remember the first moment I saw him. I was walking into the party and he was eating with his friend, which a funny story, he was my friend first. But that's another story. But my first impression of him was like, I was like, dang, who's that? So yeah, that was my first impression. When we talked, my first impression was like, again, like, dang, who's that? Because I heard his accent And I was like, okay, where are you from? So that was my first impression. I thought he was very, and that had never happened to me before, where I thought somebody was very good looking. So that was my first impression. Like, he looked very good. His dress nice. Yeah, so that was my first impression.
So
good looking.
For me, my first impression was like, dang, like obviously like who was that? But what really put the icing on the cake for me, Freddie, was one of my first questions to her when she came over to the table was, do you speak Spanish?
Really?
Yeah, I asked you that. I said, do you speak Spanish? And obviously she said, yeah. And I was like, oh, like I speak a little bit too. And that's kind of like how the conversation started. But I just thought like she was like so genuine. Obviously she was with her sister, Marissa. I can tell she was the older sister. And she accepted me for being who I am. And she thinks that I was handsome. I think I looked tacky that night. But hey, that's what true love is, right?
You looked good that night, I must say.
You know, it's funny because I think you assumed she might have been white because you asked her if she spoke Spanish.
You know what?
She
was pretty light skinned. Like, you know, it's actually kind of hard to tell with her.
Yeah.
Like you're very, very light skinned, baby.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So you never know, but as soon as you said, oh, she's Latina, let's get it.
Hey, it's on and rocket.
And then as soon as I knew he spoke Spanish, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so before the end of the night, we exchanged,
he asked for my
Snapchat. It wasn't even like a numbers thing at that point.
Wow, Snapchat.
I was like, hey, let me get that Snapchat.
And he messaged me right away.
He pretty much said, send me the nudes. That's what he said.
Right? And everybody was salty, you know. She said when I left, they were like, dang, girl, you snatched him up.
Like, I swear, all the girls there thought he was good looking.
Yeah.
But as he was walking out, he only talked to me. And when he left, they were like, ooh, like, you know, like, oh, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Everybody asked that question. It's a very simple question. But I actually want to know, what didn't you like from each other from the start? If you can think of anything, if not from the start, then later on, like early in the talking stage, like what didn't you like that you were like, like this is kind of weird?
Oh, I know.
Go.
So it was nothing that I didn't like about him.
Right.
But in the very beginning, like before we were even boyfriend and girlfriend.
You guys were gym buddies.
Yeah, we were gym buddies. I knew that he liked me and he wanted to come see me and blah, blah, blah. But the one thing that I was like, I had to like push him towards is like asking me, because we would go hang out and talking about Marissa again, she was always there with us because he wouldn't ask me on a date officially. So and I'm very like, I want you to ask me like on a date if it's going to be a date, if that makes sense. So I would bring my sister along because it wasn't a date. So for a longest time, it was like that. And I know that he wanted to like for it to be a date, but I was waiting for him to ask me on a date. So I kind of had to like tell him like, hey, this is why my sister's coming along with us, because you know what I mean? And like he didn't make it clear as to what he wanted.
Common sense ain't common no more, bro.
No, but I'm the type of person that I want my guy to like tell me what he wants, you know? So in the beginning, I think he was a little bit shy in the beginning. So yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Which is weird coming from him.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, Freddie, I guess I'd have to do something like more later on.
Okay.
I mean, you already know, like my wife and her slamming the cupboards, bro. Like, I mean, like she's trying to break the things off the hinges or whatever. Yeah. But besides that, I would probably say like, honestly, just her indecisiveness. Like, you know, like, oh, what do you want to eat? I don't know.
But that's every girl.
What do you want to eat? Well,
that's hard.
Well,
it's a hard
wait. Hey, let's go to KFC. No, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
don't ask me to say something, right? And then as soon as I say it, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a tough decision, especially if you may have to make it all the time. What do you want to eat?
She already knows. She just wants you to come up with what she.
Yeah, you need to
know. and then if she said, well, like I feel like eating In-N-Out, by default, right? I guess I feel like eating that too. You know how it is, Freddie.
Yeah.
When you know deep down inside, I don't feel like eating a freaking In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with like Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out. So
Yeah,
That's our go-to, Chick-fil-A.
I know.
that's a good one. You both picked very good ones. I'm happy that you did that, Yesenia, because maybe that pushed them to be more confident and tell you more stuff. And and it worked, you know, because Georgina was like cock blocking all those moments. So, you know, he probably got
You know
tired.
how it is, bro. I was like, dude, why is she here, bro? And on top of that, I had to spend my money on both of them, bro. Like,
That's
what type of scene is this? Like, I'm out here busting my butt, lifting bags of cement, building block walls and construction, trying to make it through college, and here I am having 2 plates I gotta pay for.
Hey, that's how
you got the
that's
idea.
how I knew he was the one, because he, like, you know, took care of both of us.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about working in construction, you know they pay you in cash. I only would pull out those blue faces, you know.
And you probably got Georgina and Marissa in the like a good side, you know. She probably gave her approval to Yesenia when you won her over, and to be honest, Georgina is probably Yesenia's best friend, so I know she didn't want to rank her siblings, but I think everybody knows that Marissa is her best friend, you know.
Yeah, she would be my number one.
Yeah,
but the rest,
she's the best. It's like Lito. He picked Stevie because you know they grew up together. They're best friends and stuff like that. So it makes sense. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up with the last question, which is kind of dark, but I like to ask this question because it's nice to get reminded of what you could do. You know. So my question is, if you died tonight, what would you regret not doing, and why? Why haven't you done it?
Do you want to go first?
Me? I mean, the honest answer to that question, Freddie, is I don't really have regrets. Of like, obviously, like there's a lot that I haven't accomplished, or there's a lot that we haven't accomplished. But to be honest with you, like if God was like something was to happen to me, like I genuinely know that yes, we won't have to worry about anything. Like everything will be taken care of because I've taken the proper steps, you know, to making sure like they'll be good. So in terms of, I mean, my only regret would be me not being here with them. But in terms of like them living semi happily after all, like not having to worry about things financially, I think that's
your biggest concern.
Yeah, that's
I think it's funny that and it's very cute that you, Lito, and probably everybody that asked this question, they think of others first. They're like, okay, well, I got them. Lito said his biggest regret would be leaving his kids, you know, which would be the same thing with you and stuff like that. But I kind of want more in the like something about yourself that you could have done or you're doing right now, and then you died and you're like, dang, like I didn't do it, or something that you've been thinking of doing but you just haven't done because you think, I don't know, it's not the time, or I don't know, something like that about yourself, you know.
Yeah, I probably would say, because I feel like I'm at a point in life where I feel like I'm doing the things that I want to do and that I don't really regret anything, because obviously everything leads you to who you are, you know. But I think I would regret maybe not traveling more. I feel like when a season is over, I'm always like, why didn't we like take a trip somewhere? But at the time, I remember like going back to that time, I'm like, oh, this is why we didn't take a trip or did this. We had other things going on. But I think that would be my only regret, is maybe not traveling more. And I do have a fear of airplanes, but like letting go of that fear and traveling more, I think that would be my biggest regret.
Okay, that's a good one. Traveling is the best. I think one of the best things you can do. You, I don't know, find yourself more out there. You learn more about other cultures. You eat, you know, the best.
Trying new food.
Yeah, it's the best. I'm a sports fan, so I like to watch soccer with different, you know, different teams. in different
Yeah.
areas. It's really nice.
So I guess for me, Freddie, so every weekend we wake up. These hot air balloons, like they take off from right behind our house or like in front of our house, whatever you want to say. And I think it's made me want to do it, and I haven't done it yet. And I think that would probably be like one thing that I would regret, because it's not skydiving, so I don't really have a fear of it. But I know that that's something that I would want to experience before I go. No, hot air balloon.
Yeah, you should do it. You should do it. I mean, it's right there.
Literally.
Yeah.
Just do it next weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's probably a cool experience. I'll if you ever do it, I'll go with you guys. Because
let's do it. We could all plan it.
I've never done it either, and it's probably really nice. I wouldn't skydive because why put yourself in that risk? Like I don't.
It's too much chance of something going wrong.
Yeah, and I think when you have kids, you think about like, what if? Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, like I'm like, what am I gonna gain from skydiving? Like it's like I don't know. But a hot air balloon, you feel more safe, and you can actually. I think it's more like you can see the horizon, or you can see everything around you in a different perspective. So I would like to do that too. That'd be nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe all right. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for coming here with the special unique people. I forgot to mention the name, special unique people. That's why I start with sup. But thank you. Like I said, you guys are gonna be. You and Lito are probably going to be the most famous people I have here. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your time, especially since I know you guys are super, 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 super busy. I wish you the best of luck. I know God is with you guys, so I don't really have to wish you all that stuff. But I know your content's going to go big. You just got to keep working hard on it.
Yes, thank you. It was an honor that you chose us to be your next guest.
And thank you for having us on your channel. We appreciate it, guys.
Oh, and
we're gonna continue to run it up, like I always say.
The next video that you guys come out in my channel is gonna be when Devante loses against me in basketball.
And if you don't beat me, you still gotta post it.
It has to be. It has been written. It's done.
We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Peace.
All right. Peace out.